Hi guys, I am Kriti and we are back with another episode of Humans of Pesto. And as you know me, I manage all the career services here at Pesto. I guide the candidates in their interviews, in their placement prep. So along with that, I bring you amazing Pesto alumni who have gone through the program, who have upskilled themselves, and they are here to share a lot of experience and a lot of guidance with you guys. So today we have Tarun Wadhwa who is joining the podcast with me. He is from Fagwara, Punjab. He joined our program this year, and he actually the thing is it's very interesting that he started programming. He started as a web developer in 2017 when he was in class 12, which seems very interesting because let's hear it from Tarun, his story that how did coding actually happen to him.
Hey Kriti, how are you?
All good. What we want to know is, you told us that you started programming, you started working in 2017 in class 12. That's like, wow, like we're all chilling in class 12. We're trying to figure out what we want to do. And you were just like, yeah, I want to be a developer.
Yeah, so in my class 12th, we all have an additional subject. So I chose computer as my additional subject, and there I learned about HTML and CSS, and it was very interesting to me. So I started learning it more on my own, and then luckily I took a drop so that I can prepare for IIT. But I thought that if I have a free time, why don't I just join an internship? So when I got an internship, I got more interest in web development. And when I get to know that it's a huge thing, so I dropped my plan for IIT and I started working there permanently as a web developer. And working over there was quite a good experience for me that because I learned a lot. I learned HTML, CSS, and then I learned JavaScript. And then I worked on several CMS like WordPress, Shopify, etc. And it was quite a good journey for me. So my internship was in Jalandhar, and I used to travel daily, and it was half an hour travel. And the traveling part was always good because you get to connect several people. So when I was doing my internship, I also knew that graduation is quite important. So I joined IGNOU, that is Indira Gandhi National Open University. It's quite a good university if you want to do open schooling. So I chose that and I completed my graduation from that year by 2020. And besides that, I was also learning about computer different languages, which was quite helpful to me.
So, like you started working and you were doing your graduation also. So, what I want to know is, what were the major challenges that you were facing at that time, and how did you think that you are going to shape your future in this?
So I don't see those things as challenges because I enjoy learning about them. So I believe that whole my this coding journey is a learning phase, and I enjoy it. So it started from, as I already told you, HTML and CSS, and after 1 or 2 years, you think that you know it and you don't need to get more. But at some time, you will get too much comfortable, and that comfort zone brings you a big boredom. So I also hit that phase. And after 1 or 2 years, I started searching what more I can learn to get out of this comfort zone. And then where I got to know about React, and it was quite moving to me that I can do such cool things with React. And so I decided to learn it. And for a few months, I was just self-learning about it. And by the help of Google and YouTube, I got a basic uh, I got basic knowledge of React very soon. And after that, by practicing some on hobby projects, I was ready to build some live projects, but I also have to look after my job. So there was a little bit pause in that journey. But after some time, like 6, 7 months, I was again in that same phase. The same work is going on. I'm in my comfort zone. I'm getting bored also. So then I get introduced to Pesto through a YouTube video.
When did you join the program?
I joined the program this year only, I guess in February. But I was planning it from last year, 2021 only. But I thought that I was quite beginner in React, so I was hoping that I will get the founders batch. But since it was not available, the team was asking me to join the Ninja batch, and we have so much talks going on. I said that I'll wait for the founders course. Please give it to me. They said, why not to try the Ninja course? And after that, day one, I joined the Ninja course, and I think that this was also a better choice because it was quite knowledgeable also. Yeah.
Okay, so you joined Pesto, and you came into Ninja program. So how was your journey? How has been your learning curve into the program?
Okay. So the curve was quite great. The learning was amazing. So first of all, kudos to all thanks to Preeti because she was great giving us how to do things, and uh,
Preeti, your
she
program
made it all
manager,
easy.
right?
Yeah, Preeti, our program manager. And second, I will be thanking to my mentor, Rohit Goel. He was a great teacher and he was always available whenever I have a doubt. He was there to solve it and also gave me suggestions what's good and how I can make things better. So yeah, apart from that, the lectures which Pesto provide us, they were quite knowledgeable to me because I learned great things which were unknown to me. So there was a lecture which was provided by mentor which who have worked on in Amazon for like 10 years, and he shared his experience, and it was quite a great learning to me because somewhere I was relating to that, and I also thought that yeah, this can help me to uh, get a huge growth in my personal life also. So yeah, and last but not the least, the Pesto Tantra is always good because they catch those small things which we ignore. But if we focus on that, uh, our communication, our thinking about the business, it gets improved. Yeah.
Pesto Tantra, like you said that you've learned a lot through Pesto Tantra. We want to know about what exactly did you gain out of Pesto Tantra? We want to know more about it.
Okay, so the main thing which I got from Pesto Tantra was how to work in a team and be efficient also. Like how to make your team works if you're a team leader, and also be be friendly and not be rude, but also get work from them on time. Yeah. So it was a great thing. Told us that they told us that how we can communicate with them, and also the communication needs to be straight. No need to like wait around if there is any task. And there were many other things like this, and yeah, they were all beneficial.
That sounds really interesting. And Tarun, it seems really good that you've been able to upskill yourselves into React, and along with that, you've also been able to manage the development into the soft skills part as a team leader or as a person who is into the professional world. So I feel that that is also very important. Along with your technical skills, you have to be a people person, right?
Yeah. So it's very important to be people's person and work in a team because in office they are like your friends and family. You have to work with them almost regularly. So yeah, if there will be no misunderstanding between you, the communication is clear, things will go smooth, and the work will be done. The work will be done on time. So as far as related to communication, always make it clear and always ask this most don't misinterpret anything.
Right. So I know that you're working in office, like you have joined your office in Gurgaon. So what I want to know is how is your life from your hometown? You've moved to Gurgaon, you've moved into a new city. So, and it's a new environment for you. So how has this part of your life been moving from Fagwara to Gurgaon and joining a new office?
So if we'll share only the office thing, the office is quite great. We work in a co-working space, and so that we also have a great network there. So I get to meet a lot of new people, and also my team is quite friendly and quite great. So if I ever stuck on anything, I can always ask them, and they are happy to share their knowledge with me. And the working space is also great. And if I'll share my personal life, I'm still sorting things out, managing because I just shipped here. So yeah, overall, it's all good. I still need to explore this city, but yeah, it's good till now.
Do you think it has brought you new opportunities, it has got you new perspective towards your professional career?
Yeah. If I overall look this city, it's like it's a huge city and they have so much opportunities. And people don't work here just till 9 to 5. They work because they love their work, and that's what I love most about it.
Do you think it's the startup culture which allured you, which gave you a lot of energy to get into this whole startup journey?
Yeah, so we can say that because it's my first startup here. So I never knew what a startup is before that. So before I joined, I quite researched about it and learns about its pros and cons. And everybody written there that the cons are we have to work more than the working hours and all. But frankly speaking, now if I'm working 11 to 12 hours a day, I don't mind it because I'm loving what I do. And I count it as a pro always. So choosing a startup as my job change. So yeah, it was, I think, a fair good decision for me.
And why how do you, since you're working from office and nowadays the remote work environment is into the culture, everybody is talking about it. So can you just throw some light on the difference that you have seen from after working 5 years from home to coming into a big city like Gurgaon and working from office here?
So, first of all, yes, I'm in favor of remote work because it becomes quite easy and it saves us a lot of time. But since we work from office, it also have its own pros. Like we get to know about all the new people, and we build a great connection. And the more people we meet, the more knowledge we get. We can learn from anybody, anything. So there always a chance to learn about from new people. So yeah, working from office is also a great thing. And as if your office is quite comfortable and there's no disturbance, there's a cool environment. So it fills the needs of remote work. Yeah.
That's like, I mean, I think it's very important to understand that along with remote work, offices do require to function wherein you are required to go to office and work from there because it enhances your productivity. It helps you connect with people.
Yeah, it's true. That is why now the companies are bringing the hybrid work. I'm also in favor of that because if we are working from home, so that if we get a problem, we'll do just Google it. And if we'll not get the answer in 1 hour, it can take up to 3 hours, 4 hours, or any time. And if we are in office in that place, we can always ask for help. And the time which is taking 4 hours, it can also get solved in 30 minutes. So I'm saying this from my personal experience. Working from office also saves time, and also we can do three things in 3 hours instead of working one thing in 3 hours as we do in work from home.
So, Tarun, it was so good to hear about your journey, about how you've been able to go through all the situations that you've had till now with your remote work, with your work life in Fagwara, and also how you've been able to come to Gurgaon. Now, what I want to understand here is how has your placement journey been? You've completed your program, you know that you're good at React, you've learned a bit about Node also, and you've completed your live project at Pesto. So after that, how has your journey been with placements? How did you actually train for these placements that Pesto gave you?
Okay. So the placement journey was somewhat smooth, somewhat not. And it started from the mock interviews, which our mentors took. And then they gave us feedback on what to work on and what to work not. And then we all started preparing for our interviews. And I was lucky enough that I got quite early the interviews. And so I gave almost, I think, 3, 4 interviews. And the first interview, it didn't get well. And I was not hoping to go it well because I was so nervous. But I learned what I need to work on. And after that, my other interviews were gone quite well. And one of them was a health tech company, which go, which go further. And then we had discussed everything, and then they hired me. And now I'm working for a health tech company as a React Native developer.
Okay, so how did you cope up with all the nervousness and the interview jitters that everybody talks about?
So there's only one solution to overcome that nervous, and that is practice. You have worked on your coding skills, and you now need to work on your interview skills also, because there is also going to be a coding assignment, as well as there are going to be a question and answer round. And I was messing up in question and answer round, so I started working on that. I try to learn those questions and speak to myself in the mirror, or I ask my mentor to take another of my one of my mock interview. So that's how this journey goes, and yeah, luckily I got the job.
Yes, congratulations. And Tarun got a 3x hike from his previous salary, guys. So, what I would like to emphasize is that not only did he enhance his technical skills, but he was able to build a lot of confidence through mock interviews to get an amazing offer from a health tech company. And it's a growing stage. It's doing some amazing work, which Tarun has already explained. Are you looking forward to the Web3 space? Are you venturing into that also?
Yeah, I do have interest in Web3 also. So also learning about that and how things are working. And also Pesto is also helping that by, they have a podcast, especially on weekends, so that we can learn new things. And now they are coming with 30 days JavaScript challenge. So I'm also looking forward to it. Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I hope it's like a very good thing that we have been able to cater to that. A lot of developers have been a part of these podcasts and workshops to help them upskill themselves. So, and what I want to know is, Tarun, what do you do in your free time? Like, how do you spend your free time? I know you are very passionate about coding and programming. Apart from that, how do you spend your time?
So apart from coding, I'm a gamer, so I play a lot of console games. Currently, I just shifted recently, so now the console gaming part is quite low. But soon, when the things will get sorted, I'm again going into gaming, and yeah.
So this is like fun at work also, kind of, because every programmer gets to know a lot about gaming also, and you have also been into this.
Yeah, my office team are also kind of, geeky gamers, and we have a space to play a lot of indoor games also. So yeah, we spend their time also, and the Pesto community. There are so many people in the Pesto community. You can always find a gamer, and then we just start chatting about games and other stuff. What's new in the market and other things. And so, yeah, it's overall good.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've made a lot of friends into game and gamer friends. I know a lot of developers are into game development also. So yes, our community is pretty active in those terms.
Yeah.
Great. And now, like the last question that I want to ask you is, what would be your advice to our fellow developers, your fellow developers who are also who are trying to move into web development or who want to pursue a career into software development?
So, I will say that never stop learning. It's a quite long journey, and also with by learning coding, also improve your soft skills, as communication is the key to anything. If we have a good communication, we can make things easier for ourselves, and learning will be much easier than it looks. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tarun. That was really helpful and very insightful. You've shared some very amazing experiences with us. So I'm sure that our young developers will be benefited through this also through your guidance. And make sure, guys, you're a part of our Discord community because we have a lot of events going on. So you can also be a part of those events and upskill yourselves. And yes, Pesto will be back with another episode. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or if there is anything that you want us to discuss on, you can just put that in the comment section. We'll make sure that we answer all your questions.